I feel very strongly that the DFG discriminates against people who've worked hard all their life, saved, and they don't have massive amounts of money, but they have enough to keep themselves alive and safe for the rest of their life. They don't have extra money to contribute to an adaptation which they never thought they'd need. That's my passion.
I would really like a new bathroom, but unfortunately we can't get a disabled facilities grant because my husband works. So yes, I would like things that would make life a lot easier. I have a care package, I have carers paid for by a local authority. It'd be much cheaper to have my bathroom adapted, but I can't get the funding for it.
Hi, I'm Matthew Tingy. I'm the event manager at Naidex. I care that people with additional needs can find the information and requirements that they need. So many people that I've met over the years, they come to a show or they find a magazine and they are just desperate for information on what their starting point is in life. They've been thrown into a situation they didn't realise was going to be theirs, and in general information isn't made available to these people. So taking the blinkers off, making things a bit more transparent and being able to tell people exactly what they can do to navigate their way through a pretty complex system is what I think is really important in this sector.
Just visited the AKW stand and I absolutely love the bathrooms they've got with the chrome fittings, so it doesn't look specifically disabled, especially when it's the only bathroom you've got in the house, and friends and teenage friends have to visit it, and Hope doesn't want it to look like she's 92.
No.
We've also been to lots of hotels and have tried the best with disabled rooms, but I'm sure they don't have a disabled person tell them where to put the soap dish or the toilet roll or anything, because it's miles away or it's up to 10 feet up the wall, or the disabled chair head's 7 foot up the wall. And what other thing? Or the disabled seat is so little, only a person that weighs 6 stone can sit on it, and everyone else will fall off it.
And then I nearly fall.
And you nearly fall off the seat, and you're only a little bit. What else do you think's a problem, Hope?
At my college, the disabled toilet isn't really accessible because they've got sinks that are too hard. The toilet roll holder is behind the toilet, so I nearly fell off the toilet trying to get to the toilet roll over there. And what else was that? And they don't have, some of them don't have the emergency pull cords.
Yeah. Or
So-
people tie them up.
Yeah, or people can tie them up. So then if you only roll and you fall over, you don't know what to do.
So what's Mum's mission in life? What do I do every time I go into a disabled toilet?
Untie
Untie them all. Untie them all. Thank you very much for your time.
Hello, I'm here to tell you what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about occupational therapy. Occupational therapists help people to do the things they need or want to do, but owing to illness or the effects of ageing or disability, stopping them from getting out and about and doing those things that they care about. I would hope that you, if you are suffering from any activities that you can't do, or any levels of activity that are causing you problems, that you will go and see an occupational therapist, because we want to help people live life their way. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name's Jo, I'm here at Naidex. I've just been chatting to the AKW guys. It's a really cool bunch of people, they're really awesome at social networking. Naidex in general is a fantastic experience. I fully recommend it to professionals, to disabled people, to carers, to anyone really.
We're in the diary room at AKW learning about the new shower screens. We were very excited about
We're
the new
very
shower
impressed with the stable doors, shower doors. We haven't seen these before, and we think they're very contemporary, and we're very impressed.
Yeah, they're very easy to use.
Yeah, we've got a lot of service users who don't like the plasticky hospital-looking ones, so this would be something that we would definitely look to promoting for our service users.
We would. We're very interested that AKW is now taking a role in looking at what would be friendly for people with dementia, which is an increasing concern for our service users.
My partner is a double amputee above knee. He's in a wheelchair. He had a large accident on the motorway whilst working. first problem is here that his company sacked him, and in the UK their employer is not obliged to let you use their insurance company if you have an accident and no one can be found at fault, which happened in our case. And so therefore we are on benefits. At the time we had a 12-year-old child, he's now 17. We come to Naidex nearly every year. We see lots of lovely ideas, lovely things we would like, and sadly we cannot afford them. Even if you get a grant from your local council, it will not stretch to pay for the fancy things that would make life even easier. And we're not alone. There are lots of other people, even worse than us, that deserve it. The government have done a lot of talking on disability money. It's made people feel very much so that if you're disabled you don't deserve these things. Well, I'd like to say, if you were one of these families and it happened to us out of the blue, one day Joe was working, at 4 o'clock he had his accident and lost both his legs. Now if you were me, him, our little family, you'd want it all. You'd want a nice easy life. Please, everybody start thinking positively towards disabled people. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Paul Woolley. I'm an independent living advisor for Aspire. I go into centres and give advice to people with spinal injury. When we're talking about the DFG, many people are ready for discharge before DFG applications have been approved. They're very keen to get on with work themselves because they want to get home and get on with their lives. But anything that they do is not included in the DFG. So my big frustration is that people are waiting for too long for the decisions to be made whether they can get their DFG approved, and also anything that they do in the meantime can't be included